Hey everybody, Wisdom here. I am back with Thunderbolt. I think there's actually thunder outside. I just can't hear it over the game and the headset being on. But what I am doing here, I don't have the fundage really to buy two of everything like I used to do. And I would really like two of Thunderbolt. I might wind up with them eventually. But for now, I've decided to go ahead and play it safe and financially stable, I guess. But Eye of the Storm, I think, is going to be awesome. However, I'm going to go ahead and take it now in hopes that I like Power Conductor better. And so I'll do this, and I'll probably come in and do Rocky Roll, Shortcut, Bat Spin, etc. And eventually, when I'm done with these new characters, I will get back and I will take Power Conductor. And assuming I like it the best, I'm done. If I turn out to like Eye of the Storm better, I'll just have to reset him again. Speaking of which, I don't know that I have enough money. I think we can get everything. The Soul Gem is what I'm worried about. But we will find out, shall we? Pay attention. Well, I guess the sword changes on the other path. So anyway, let's just dive right into it here. So, Power Conductor improves the Traptanium Thunder Sword, which I'm thinking I'm going to like that because I love the sword slams. You can see right there in that final screen cap, if you will, that the sword changes to kind of like a lightning rod or something. Not necessarily a huge fan of that, but I haven't seen it in person, just I'm going by the picture. That said, it's one of those deals, I just really love the jump slam attack, and that's the ground slam, and it gets upgraded there. That's really what I'm basing this on. My research in the past has led me to find that stuff like this on the bottom tends to be better, particularly with the air element characters. Lightning Rod, Whirlwind come to mind, but we're going to see what happens here. So I'm going to take Eye of the Storm, and it's going to improve our lightning attacks. There's our pointless transitional scene for you right there. That's why if you complete the base upgrades and just go ahead and select your path. But we're going to get started with Stormier and Stormier. It's just like here in real life. All lightning attacks have extra range and do increased damage. So extra range and extra damage, $11.91 is the price. I can't tell if that's the wind or if it's like thunder. Alright, so the lightning attacks, we were doing 56 to 84 on the sword. It left off at a 121. Ooh, what's going on here? Okay, so that's dadgum, these overlap on that dummy. Okay, wow, 217. So, I wish that I could move Persephone in quickly. 145 on the sword, really? That is interesting. So, 145. This is just bothering me, all the stuff here. Now, Quigley's in the way over here. Just go somewhere else, you crazy man. 79 to 118 on the Surge. 145 to 217. And then I can't remember what I just said. 79, I think, to 118. Yes, that is correct. 79 to 118. Surge. So that, I feel like we just upgraded the sword right here. I'd understand like the lightning doing more than the 56 to 84, but the 145 is an increase too. These are the things I wish I knew. But anyway, jump slam attack now also doing 145, which is great. It's just I wish I'd have known. And then the Storm Cloud was doing 20 to 30. So that's still the same. However, if I hit that and it shoots lightning, it's going to go ahead and spit out the increased damage. Can't really get the Twister to do anything, but it will pull in the clouds. And okay, so that's how that works. I don't think I showed that to you last time. So it basically just spins them around, and again, you could have 3 active. But by that time, we're probably just going to have that thing expire. So last thing to check is the combo. It was doing, initially, well, I'll tell you in a second. I think it's raining now in real life. So 256, that should be a 384. I'm just going to do that. Combo, 256 to 384. I'd really like to shower and not get like knocked out of that because of lightning. Or die in the shower because of lightning. But, okay, so his combo attack, box stock, was ending on a 150 to 225. Never did see the critical, but I know it exists because we saw it when we upgraded down here with more thunder, which made the combo 214 to 321, and now it's up to 256 384. Eye of the Storm thus far is pretty awesome. We do. We're going to wait. That's odd. Alright, so that looks like this changes too. So I guess the sword winds up the same anyway. Kind of looks like the Legend of Zelda. And anyway, charge it up. Charge up the Storm Clouds with the Thunder Sword with extra power, 1541. This is seeming like this should have been the top path for some reason.
Power blast.
I didn't change the sword, even though the picture shows it being different. That's interesting. Alright, so the Storm Cloud itself. Quigley, get out of the way, you crazy little guy. 20 to 30 right there. Okay, so 112, wow.
Cool.
This is gonna be really hard to document. I hate Persephone being there. I hate Quigley being here. I just need her in her treehouse and Quigley to go home or something for now. I don't mind him, but they're both just in the way. So 112 is not increasing off of that. 112, half of that would be. Let's see here. I think we saw the critical. We're at a point now I can't see anything. I'm trying to get Persephone's bubble out of my way.
Then press the tag
217.
to return to playing as your Skylander.
So let me just do the math, I guess. Charged up, they're going to go from 79 all the way up to 112. And then half of that would be 56, I think. 50, 100, 106, 112. That is correct. 112 and 56 is going to be 168. So we're just going to go with my math there to save time on all of this and frustration. We do want to upgrade. Ooh, that's going to be cutting close. Okay, so Exploding Clouds is the final upgrade down the Eye of the Storm. Storm Clouds can be overcharged with lightning and explode for maximum damage. This is what was kind of interesting to me. 21. Now, the first upgrade here was fantastic. I had no idea it was going to do like increased damage to the sword. I thought it would just be the lightning after the sword. So, I'd like to work here quickly, you know. Alright, so how does this work? Can be overcharged with lightning and explode. So, let's fire one. I think it exploded, I just have no idea what it did. Okay, so it can explode. It looks really cool. It's like a supernova. Was it a 224? Was the number?
Oh yeah.
That overlapped. I think the 224 must be it. I'm trying to not hit these multiple times and execute the combo. So 224 to 336 is what I'm going to dub that thing. So 224 to 236, that's kind of cool. And again, you have to realize what I'm not doing here because it's so chaotic with Persephone and Quigley. You can have these three clouds out there and then you can overcharge all of them, provided you don't execute the combo a million times in a row, which turns out to be somewhat problematic there. That said, do we have enough money for the Soul Gem? Barely. So we swung that one. I don't know if the sword's going to change. A couple of the screen caps here in Eye of the Storm actually show this sword, including Stormier and Stormier. And the sword did not change to look like what you see here. So we'll go ahead and grab this. It's going to be hold X and then press B to call in a lightning storm. I think this one should be interesting. I think instead of being like something kind of like Lightning Rod had, where there's just like one giant bolt, I'm thinking this might be a screen cleaner, you know, covering the screen just with lesser damage, but the cumulative effect overall would be very great. So think they said hold X and then press B. I'm waiting to see if he transitions into anything. He's not, so let's just, ooh, yeah, that was nice. So basically you can just swing and hold and then press B. I like that. That's a pretty cool attack. So about 4 seconds worth.
Rain down the thunder.
And 52 to 78. So Soul Gem will be, I guess, just 52 to 78. It's the best way to do that. That's kind of disappointing. I thought it, with this path especially, we'll see what it is. You know, maybe if it's like 26 to 52 with Power Conductor, this would be nice. But 52 to 78 to me, that is a lightning attack, and it seems like it should be higher than that with Eye of the Storm. So, Eye of the Storm, interesting little path here. My favorite thing on it is Stormier and Stormier. Stormier and Stormier, to quote the strategy guide, all lightning attacks have extra range and do increased damage. Yet the sword took a pretty significant jump in its damage, which I was ecstatic about. The lightning did as well. Charge it up, the lightning jumped from 79 to 118 with Stormier and Stormier to 112 to 168. And then basically taking the 112 number, they doubled that for Exploding Clouds, 224. It has a really cool supernova effect, and then not 236, that should be 336 in the spreadsheet on the critical side of Exploding Clouds. And then Lightning Rain, really quick. It's not something like I have to hold and charge up for a year. Basically just hold it that long. Well, now it's not wanting to work. I don't know what his deal is. There we go. So it looks awesome, the aesthetics of this one. The problem I'm having is like 1, 2. Anytime I was trying to hit the clouds, even when I was trying to pace ourselves and not rapid fire, we weren't getting that. Quigley, get out of the way, man. Like sometimes periodically he will, and it's not the combo he'd go into, like 1, 2, 3. It was just, he would come in here and almost do like the jump slam. And I hadn't quite really figured that out. But, again, the Soul Gem, you just tap X, hold it, and sometimes it doesn't want to work out. Worked fine at the beginning. But I don't know, this path, I think it's got a lot of promise. It's just, it's getting to be somewhat frustrating. That said, that is Eye of the Storm. I'm really hoping I like Power Conductor better. I absolutely love Stormier and Stormier, though. Charge it up, I have no complaints with. Exploding Clouds is actually really cool, and it does great damage. The Lightning Rain, I realize that, you know, the cumulative total would be fantastic damage, even at 52 across the entire screen. But it's like something, if you had like 40 chompies in a room, it would just insta-kill them. Maybe not so great against like one giant enemy, but like 40 chompies, goodbye. You know, one hit KO all of them. The thing that kills me, though, is I feel like 5278, that's a safe assumption. That's like a standard number. And since it is a lightning attack, I kind of thought Eye of the Storm, which quote-unquote improves lightning attacks, might have bumped that up a little bit, you know. But that's just me. We'll see. Maybe, like I said, if I take Power Conductor, that'll actually drop down, and then I can kind of be happy with it. But Eye of the Storm, Stormier and Stormier is the highlight for me. Primarily, it doesn't do the most damage by any means, but it increased the sword, which I don't think it was supposed to do. If you like read it literally, it was supposed to be just you swing the sword, you'd be doing 121 to 181, and then the 56 to the 84 on the lightning would have jumped to the 79 to 118, and that's really the only change we should have had. However, the sword that was doing 121 with 56 on the lightning now jumps to 145 with the sword to 79 on the lightning, so it's a win-win there. That was totally unexpected to me, and that to me is a very nice asset if you take this path. You don't just totally neglect the sword and leave it sitting at 121. It actually deals increased damage with that one as well. So Very cool stuff there, and again, you have to realize, I think where this path would shine is if you had like all three clouds going, and then you just explode them. I mean, if you explode all three at the same time, or close together, you're going to be doing 600 to 900 plus, you know. The 224 three times would be, what, 672? 336 three times would be like 1,008, I think. So that's some salty damage right there. So pretty impressive path overall. It's a little frustrating to showcase it here. I feel like in a real scenario it would work better. And then the other thing that kind of bothers me is I feel like whenever I'm trying to just hit that and have the lightning come out, sometimes the cloud breaks real fast, sometimes it takes multiple hits, sometimes we seem to miss it, and then I don't like that I'm, you know, then going into the combo. I think in chapters it would be good. That's got great range on it too. It actually looks like it should be damaging that farthest enemy. It can reach that one. And right there, wow, so 112 to 168. I documented that, right? Yeah. So pretty impressive path. I just feel like it's going to be one of those deals, if I jumped into like a Chaos Doom challenge, it would show a lot better. There is a potential frustration side with it, just if you're like trying to execute a certain move and you're doing the combos you don't intend to do. And there was a period there for a while where he just kept doing the sword slam, which I absolutely love, but not when I don't want to do it. So keep that in mind. We will take Power Conductor and see how that goes, so stay tuned. But for myself and Thunderbolt, thanks for watching. Take those links in the video description box. You will see his base upgrades, Eye of the Storm, and of course Power Conductor. And we will take it from there and kind of see what we like the best.